Hey everyone, Alyssa here to make a quick reading Rush TBR video. I don't normally join in many readathons and I don't make many many TBR videos for the same reason that I'm an incredibly moody reader. But this is a kind of a big readathon and I thought it'd be fun to join in the community for this kind of event as well. I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be some background noise in this video, as you can probably hear already. Can't do anything about it, so I hope it's not too annoying, but this will be short and sweet anyway. So let's get straight to the questions. The first question is to read a book with the cover that is the same, that matches the color of your birthstone. My birthstone is a garnet. I think that's what it's called. My birthday is in January, which I know is red, and so I have chosen A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hank Green, which is the sequel to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. And this is a YA science fiction book, which is also really not what I normally read. I am very excited about this as I really enjoyed the first one. I can't really say much about what this is about as a sequel, and because I haven't read it, but the first book is about a girl, April May, who takes a video of some big statue that shows up in New York, and the video ends up going viral as it's actually an extraterrestrial statue, and many of them showed up all around the globe. And what I really liked about that book was the way that technology and social media was used in the book. I liked that it was embraced not only in terms of like the devices, but also in terms of the psychology and the social aspects of the way that social media and technology affects us as humans. I thought it was really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to this one. It is almost 500 pages long, which is not a good choice for a readathon, but I've been really looking forward to this one and the color matches, so let's knock that one out this week. The next question is to read a book that starts with the title starts with the word "the," and perfectly another book that I've been excited to get to, The Magical Languages of Others. Obviously, the title starts with "the." This book is by E.J. Koh, and it is a memoir. I'm not sure exactly what it's about, but if I'm remembering correctly, it is primarily letters from the author's mother, who was sending letters from South Korea, where she's from, while the daughter, as a teenager, was living in California. I don't know why they were separated, but that's what I know about this. I don't believe it's like correspondence. Excuse me. Let's turn that off. I don't believe that it's correspondence between the two so much as sort of one-way letters from her mother, but I've been really into mother-daughter relationships in literature lately. I've just sort of been on a kick for that. I recently read The Vanishing Half and The Mothers, both by Britt Bennett, which feature great mother-daughter relationships, and really that was also provoked by the Joy Luck Club, which is really about mother-daughter relationships for a group of women who are Chinese immigrants and have American-born daughters. So I think that this will fit perfectly into this mood I've already been in, and I'm really looking forward to it. The next question is to read a book that is inspired by a movie you've already seen. This was a question I had a hard time with for a minute, as I really just didn't have anything on my shelves that fit this description, but then I remembered that I've been wanting to read Pride and Prejudice, or at least start it in this month, July. I would have liked to have started it already, but I really wanted to read the annotated version, and it just came in for me at the library. I haven't picked it up yet. So I'm going to give that as my answer for this question. I have seen the movie, and I have already read the book, but it was about 10 years ago, so I'm excited to revisit this book. And the next question is question 4, to read the first book you touch. I'm not gonna pretend with you guys. I'm not gonna do this question. It's fine, I don't mind it, but it's a bit silly. I mostly only have books out from the library, and I literally arrange them in the order that I want to read them, from like most to least. I mean, like right now I have books taken out because they're, you know, here, and I'm talking about them. But because of that, and that I see this all this like my books right here all the time. There's just no way for me to like authentically pretend that I don't know exactly what book I'm probably going to touch and am reaching for, and as it is, I have too many to read, so we're just gonna skip this one, as we are also going to skip number 5, which is to read a book completely outside. I have a yard and I could read this outside, but I'm just not going to. Like, it's too hot and it's not worth it, and I'm just not going to. So sorry, let's just move on from this so it's not awkward. Okay, question 6. Read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. I'm going to double dip with this one and do A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor because I have wanted to expand books I've read from science fiction. Science fiction and fantasy are immediately what comes to mind if I'm wanting to branch out a little bit, so this conveniently fits that question as well. Don't read a lot of science fiction, but would love to read more. Question 7 is read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. Technically, part of the magical language of others takes place in South Korea, I suppose, or at least the letters come from there, and Pride and Prejudice takes place in England, so I actually have this question covered already. However, just for fun, I'll mention 2 other books that are really high up on my list of books I want to read, and if I am so inclined, I guess I'll just mention them here so I can throw them in the mix in case I really want to read them later. Ghostwall by Sarah Moss is one that I would really like to read. It takes place in Northern Ireland. Don't actually know what this is about, and I'm fine with that, so sorry about that. And then A Woman Is No Man by Ataf Rum. This is also, I know, a mother-daughter relationship book. I told you I'm on a kick for it. So I believe this is a Muslim family and begins with, or at least straddles, a intergenerational story of a mother who comes from Palestine and then comes to America for an arranged marriage, and then it's also about her daughter. So the story straddles Palestine and Brooklyn, New York. So parts of this happening in the Middle East is definitely a different country than any of the books so far on my list, or the one that I live in. So I think that fits the bill. That is the lineup that I have for this fun readathon, these books plus Pride and Prejudice. We'll see what we can get around to, but I'm excited about all of these books, as well as the opportunity to kind of join in the community with this event. That should be lots of fun. I'm planning to do a wrap-up video at the end of this readathon, of course, so I can fill you guys in on what I thought about these books. So if you're interested in hearing those thoughts, then please stick around, and hopefully I will see you in that video. Either way, see you guys later, and have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.